let's check in on the twins. Twinning with Sisanie.
All right. We have a lot to get to today. Yes. Hi, guys. It's Sisanie and producer Erica.
Hello.
Welcome back to another episode of Twinning with Sisanie, a podcast all about my twin life as a mom.
Your mom life with twins.
That's what I'm trying to
say.
say.
You're not a twin, but you
this
have them.
This is what happens when you have twins.
Yeah.
It's been really wild and intense at my house lately. I feel like this is starting to become not a challenge, but it's just getting harder. People are like, oh, it gets easier. And I'm like, oh, well, it's feeling like it's getting harder. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're moving and they're having a lot of opinions. And Asa just wants to be picked up all the time. I mean, parents go through this all the time with just one kid. So I know you understand.
Right.
But it's like a competition thing. You know what she did yesterday? I had just given them dinner and I had just put them in their pajamas. And I put on Coco just for like a little bit while they were drinking their last bottle of the night to go to bed. And then they were done and they were just kind of sitting there like being super cute. And then all of a sudden I look over and Maxon's crying and Asa is holding a tambourine.
What?
And then I was like, did she just hit him? And then I see her hit him again on the head.
Oh.
I was like,
oh no.
Asa, no. And I went there and I grabbed the tambourine and I was like, you don't do that. You don't hit. It's not nice. And you could tell that like she was like she totally understood.
Right.
Because then I was like, go give your brother a kiss. And she did.
Oh.
And then I was like, oh.
Now I feel
now I'm
better.
not mad at you anymore.
So they aren't really like communicating. They're communicating, but not with like words.
She understands everything.
Okay.
But she doesn't speak. And neither does Maxon. Maxon kind of understands, but to him, it's like more of a game. Like I should be like, come here so I can put your sleep sack on. And then he'll like just run away so I can chase him. Like he loves to be chased.
Oh,
gosh. It's fun. I mean, they both do actually. So yeah, I can definitely, when I'm done with dinner, I yell for them to come into the kitchen and they'll come.
Wow.
Like, yeah, it's like I'm a real mom with the real kids. I'm not just playing house anymore.
Right.
No, so it is really cute, I guess, and challenging at times. Like we took him to Disneyland, and that was
so we haven't talked
a little
since
hellish.
That was a little over a week ago.
Yeah.
How was their second trip to Disneyland?
Not as the same as the first.
Okay.
So we went with a bunch of friends, like our coworkers and things like that, and so it was actually fun because there were so many of us. And then Beata, she has a 2-year-old, so she's kind of in the same boat as me when it comes to children. And so we were in the same, like, they need to take a nap at some point, and we can only do the kiddie rides. Right. And so we did that, but it was so hot that day, and it was just kind of a struggle, like, holding them in lines, because I don't think they understand that you just have to, like, sit still.
How would they? Yeah.
So that was like a little challenging. And then we only did 2 rides. So that we did Dumbo and that was like a 20-minute wait. And then we did that aerial ride in California Adventure Park and that was like 0 wait. So that was cool. But we did a lot of just cantina in the Star Wars galaxy to something else. I mean, they didn't have a proper nap. They only had like a 40-minute nap in the whole day. So that was just like, that makes all the difference in the world.
How long were they out of the house?
All day. I mean,
like, when did you finally get home?
We went right after their first nap. So they nap at like 9:30-ish. And so they didn't wake up till like 11. And we left the house right at 11. And we got to Disneyland around 12. And we were there until 8 o'clock at night.
Oh, so then they slept in the car on the way home?
Yeah. So the move is when you get to the car, you put them in their pajamas. We put them in their pajamas and their sleep sacks.
Nice.
So we basically just like strapped them in with everything good to go. They had their lovey. And they had they skipped their milk that night because we blew it. Like I was supposed to grab milk on the way back to the car and then give them their bottle. And then I forgot. And then we were already there. And I'm like, they're about to pass out anyways. They just fell asleep without their milk that night.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Apparently, I don't need to there's no nutritional value in giving them milk at this point.
I was wondering, like, how many bottles do they have a day now?
They only have 2 bottles a day. The middle one in the daytime is a sippy cup.
Okay.
And
so they're like really just eating, like their nutrition is coming from their food now.
All of
completely.
It is. Yeah. Okay. The milk is more just like a comfort thing.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm just going to do away with bottles right after Cabo.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's in 2 weeks. And I feel like I don't want to take that away yet because I feel like the bottle will be comforting and we're on the plane. Like that'll just feel like really comforting to them. It's like, pray for me on that flight.
I know. Do you feel prepared?
No. Kind of. No, I do. I'm getting tips of like what to do as far as their car seats and their strollers and all this stuff. And the instructor that I take that twin class at, she told me that, well, actually, I was really surprised what she told me because I was thinking I'm going to have them in their strollers and we're going to wheel them through security in the strollers, get to the gates, just have the stroller with us and you just gate check it.
Yeah.
So you see people do that all the time with the stroller. And then we would also gate check the car seats because they say sometimes there's a chance that there's extra seats and then you can just take them.
Gotcha.
And then you can put the kids in the car seat. But I don't think that's going to happen for us because we're flying first class. So
yeah, probably not.
so there's not going to be any extra seats in first class. So I feel like they'll upgrade people before they just randomly give us any. So the plan is to check the car seats with our luggage.
Okay, because you're not going to need them.
And to say goodbye to them until we get to Mexico. And then she also told me to check the or the stroller.
Oh.
And I was like, I don't know. I feel like I want it as like a place to just like gather all of our belongings, if anything. But she said, if you have them in the stroller when you're going through security, you have to take them out of the stroller and you have to fold up the stroller and that has to go through the x-ray machine. But she's like, if you're wearing them, they will not make you take them out of their harness.
Oh, okay.
So we can just wear them right through the x-ray. And then
you'll get to walk through the like scanny one, not the actual like x-ray one, right?
I don't know. Can you not x-ray kids?
It just seems like intense. People were worried when those things came out that like we were getting x-ray shot into us. So
really?
Yeah, I would inquire about that.
I went through that thing when I was pregnant.
Oh.
Did I? Can't remember now. Maybe I didn't.
I don't know. But look into it. Because they're so little.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. So I don't know. Now I'm torn. I'm like, no stroller, wear them. I'm like, and then I just hold them the whole time on me. And hell no, they're like 30 pounds.
Yeah, but on the flight, you were already going to be holding them. The stroller doesn't come in handy for the actual flight. It's only for before and after.
Yeah, the break.
How long is an hour?
Knowing Michael, we're going to get there like 2 hours before and like, take advantage of the lounge and like have a mimosa. We're great parents, I swear.
Well, whatever. You're having a mimosa once you won't be driving already anymore.
Yeah, but it'll be like 8 a.m.
Whatever. True. And also, if you want them to nap at all before you get on your flight, you might want your stroller.
I know. So
what if you bring the stroller, fold it up, bring it through security with you, wear them.
Okay.
And then when you get out of security, you can put them in the stroller.
I'm into that. Wow. You should be a parent.
That was not funny. Not right now.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So I was talking to a friend of mine and she told me, oh, Aza and Maxon are 15 months old. They're going to be close to being potty trained soon. And I was like, what? I was like, no, you don't potty train them to like 3, right?
Yeah.
And no. And then I asked around a little bit more and I asked around in my twin class and it's true around 18 months.
Oh gosh.
You could introduce potty training.
Okay.
And I know a lot of you hit me up on Instagram about this when I asked you and there's answers all across the board. Some people were saying my daughter did it at 18 months. It was no big deal. And then others were like, we tried it and it was like too much and it like backfired. So we just had to stop and abort the mission and just go back to diapers for like another year even. And then we started again at 2.5 years. So it was like every child is different type of situation answers. And I don't know. We're gonna try it. And the only reason we are considering it is because Maxon is already going to hide when he poops.
I noticed that the other day.
Oh yeah, were you there?
Yeah. He was like walking behind something and I was like, what is he doing? And you're like, I think he's pooping.
Yeah. He likes to have his privacy now.
So you think he might be kind of ready?
That's what they say is like a really a good sign when kids start doing that. That means they're ready. And what I've been doing more of is I've been like going to the bathroom with the door open and having Aza or him just come in there with me. And like Aza's totally curious. Like I was in there pooping the other day and I should have probably shut the door. But she came in and then she was like going behind like where my butt area is, like trying to look into the toilet. I was like, no, go.
This is enough.
Yes. I was like not expecting her to get that close. Also, my bad. I should have shut the door for
but also, like, you're trying to show them this is what we do.
Yeah, I know. And, like, she was, like, playing with the toilet paper for the first time. And so there was just a lot. I mean, they're babies. They're discovering everything for the first time. Wow. So
do you think you're going to there's, like, people feel differently on getting, like, the toilets?
Yeah.
Or, like, just teaching them on the toilet you have?
I'm torn because I think the toilets are so cute. And I wouldn't mind seeing their 2 little, like, tiny toilets right next to each other in the bathroom.